Hi everyone, and welcome back. My name is Lisa Mattam, and I'm so excited to share with you moments on my journey as I launch this new skin and hair care brand called Sahajan. Where we left off in the last episode was I had just announced that I was going to be on the shopping channel. I was incredibly thrilled, and I still am, and I want to tell you all about it. For those of you who aren't familiar with the shopping channel, if you live outside of Canada, it's the equivalent of QVC or HSN or other shopping networks. And what's really exciting about the shopping channel, and now that I've been a vendor, I highly recommend that you shop there, is that they offer incredible value to their customers for a short period of time. And so what you do is they curate beautiful brands and offer you incredible value as long as you're able to take advantage of them within a certain period of time. And so I want to be able to share with you today and answer three questions. Was it worth it? What went well? And what would I do differently? So to answer the first question, was it worth it? Absolutely, not even a doubt in my mind. I would do it again, and I hope to continue to do it again and again and again. It was definitely worth it from two perspectives. And so those perspectives are sales and awareness. From a sales perspective, obviously making sales for me becomes incredibly important, and I'm a startup brand, so while I've had some sales, I haven't had a huge volume of sales. And this gives me an incredible opportunity to talk to and interact with customers across Canada and have them take advantage of the brand. And so if you've ever watched a shopping channel or a QVC, you can see as the numbers start to increase. So as a new launch brand, they gave me a moderate forecast, which I came close to, but they expect that they will continue to see numbers drive through, and I hope to expect the same. But it was a huge bump in sales for me. It keeps me alive, to be honest. It keeps the lights on in the office. And then when I think of the second piece, which is awareness, I couldn't get that kind of awareness in any other way. It's almost like having 4 half-hour commercials. These were 4 shows that ran on a Sunday. They were live shows. It was a crazy day. But I got emails from random people who I hadn't told, who I hadn't interacted with, who said, "Oh, I was flipping channels and I saw you on the shopping channel." We can't appreciate how many people actually sit down and watch the shopping channel, how many people have it on in the background while they're cleaning, while they're interacting with their family, how many people will go later and rewatch some episodes, how many people can't sleep at night and will watch the replays at night. It's unbelievable the amount of people this got to touch, not only in an urban center like Toronto, but across the country. So for sales and for awareness, I'm absolutely grateful, and I would do it again. What went well? Well, I already sort of told you, sales, awareness. But what really helped it go well for me, incredibly, was things like these vlogs. Prior to the vlogs, I'd never really been in front of a camera. I'd never had an opportunity to just sort of interact with nobody and put on a camera and talk. And that's really what being on the shopping channel is like. You've got this wonderful host who's beside you, and you sort of look and you interact with her. But then you've got this third person in the conversation, which is the camera. And they've got 3 cameras set up, and while they've got sort of operators and producers behind them, you're not really interacting with anybody, which I still find to be extremely challenging. It was hard to say something ridiculous, because sometimes weird things just come out of my mouth, and then realize that nobody's gonna laugh back, or realize that there's nobody who's gonna sort of smile knowing that I had mucked up. And so doing these vlogs, I talk to myself a lot in the car in preparation for these vlogs, as well as in preparation for the shopping channel. I walked around my house talking to myself. Doing that versus role playing with someone made it incredibly helpful, because that's exactly what you're doing, is interacting with a standalone camera and a live person, but you really want to involve the third person in the room, which is the person watching on TV. What would I have done differently? To be honest, an incredible number of things. There's a lot of things I wish I could turn back the hands of time and do differently, but there's one thing definitely I would do for the next time, and it really cemented to me last night. I watched a commercial. It was a deodorant commercial, and it was kind of weird. They were trying to demonstrate that their deodorant wasn't sticky and wet, and so they had this guy put on deodorant, and then they blasted some grass at him, and they were showing that it didn't stick. The shopping channel kind of works when you have things like that. When you have things that are kind of what I like to call edutainment, where it's like education and entertainment mixed together to really articulate what the brand or what the product does. And so what I would do next time is I brought my ingredients to talk about them. I was able to do some stuff with them, is I would look for some very creative ways of being able to articulate the value of my brand, whether it's through education and an animation that really explains how all the ingredients work, how they penetrate the skin, the value of antioxidants. I would do something like that. And maybe I would come up with something entertaining, something that really says to people, hey, this is what it's like when you use the product. This is what your skin will look like. This is how you will feel. These are the results that you'll expect. Because what you realize is people are visual. They don't just want to hear me talking, they want to see what it's about. So my big takeaway was I need to come up with some more creative stuff that can really articulate the value of the brand. So I'm thrilled to tell you that I am going to be back on the shopping channel in April, so definitely do check me out. What I want to talk to you about next time is the value of sampling. I'm so excited to tell you, and if you're in the US, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, is that this month we are in the February Birchbox. Birchbox is an incredible opportunity to sample your product. It's a subscription beauty box where people get a curated box with products that they would possibly be interested in. So imagine being able to share your product with people who actually want to try it. And so I want to talk to you about the value of that. How do you do it? When do you do it? And how can you find unique opportunities? I look forward to chatting with you about that. Take care and have a great day.